Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Jarambe back again with yet another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Today we're taking on the Global's new event, the Fighting Legend Goku, or the Legendary Goku event, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shoot for a no item run here. So we're running a Kamehameha team, got a lot of tanky units here, our 3 units for healing, and a support unit. So hopefully we can go ahead and get a no item run here. I think there's a pretty good chance, as long as RNG helps us out and everything lands on the right rotations, we should be able to do it. So for any of you guys that don't know what this event is all about, it's just a really, probably the most difficult event to date, similar to the Dragon Ball Z Infinite History mode with the Super Warriors and the androids. But anyway, you're going to be going through multiple stages without a break in between. You can bring 4 items into this one, 2 of each, if I remember correctly. But like you can see, we're not bringing any of those today. So anyway, what this event is all about is, obviously you can see Goku is the main focus of this. You'll be fighting Goku, and then Kaioken Goku, and then Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 2, 3 Goku, you know what I mean. It goes all the way from base form Goku through most, if not all of his forms, all the way up to Mastered Ultra Instinct, and it gets progressively harder as we go along. But anyway, he is not sealable or stunnable at all through this event, and as you go along, he has the he takes away your ability to reduce his damage, takes away your ability to reduce his attack, and then at the very end, he actually the Ultra Instinct can evade attacks, and the Mastered Ultra Instinct makes it so any of your allies cannot evade attacks. So there are some units that have, you know, a chance to evade, or your hidden potential investment and gives them evasion chances. The very last one makes it so you cannot evade at all. But this first one, this first Goku, fairly easy, just have to get the right amount of damage out. But I'm going to kind of talk to you guys as I'm going through here. I'm just going to be kind of blasting through these first few, not too hard. But if you're not careful and you don't place your units in the right area, if you have this team and you want to try to run it, you should be able to do a no item run as well, because I'll kind of explain why each of these units is on the team. So let's start out with the AGL Gohan, the Kamehameha lead. He is, as many of you know, a tanking monster. This guy, if you look in his super attack, it says that he basically builds his defense up every time he performs a super attack, and it isn't up to a certain percentage. You can infinitely stack his defense, and therefore towards the end he'll be taking super attacks for no more than maybe 1,000 to 10,000 damage. More, it's going to be less than that most of the time, but I mean at max he won't be taking that much. So that Gohan obviously is able to deal a good chunk of damage. As you're going through this, he'll be stacking that defense. And really and honestly, that's what this event is all about, is stacking your defense up. Because this event takes so long, these units that can infinitely stack defense are really going to shine through. Because as you get towards the later stages of this event, it's basically going to be, you know, you're taking no damage at all. So that's why I'm bringing that Gohan. Obviously, we got 2 Gohans. We've got the lead unit and the friendly unit, but also you can see this free-to-play unit on this. I've actually got 2 free-to-play units on this rotation. First one being the EZA. Just recently got an EZA when he released, actually, the Goku Gohan exchange units. Now, I'm not going to exchange to Gohan throughout this whole thing, because the Goku also has an infinite defense stack. Very nice, getting the evasion off there. Goku has an infinite infinite defense stacking ability as well with his super attack. So whenever you super attack, he gets he raises his defense, so he can also tank really well, just like Gohan. When we exchange him out for the Gohan unit, it's not the same. So we're not going to exchange him off. He also gives Goku's family allies, which is going to be the Gohan. He's going to give them a little bit of an extra boost as well with his passive. The other free-to-play unit I'm bringing along is the Great Saiyaman 4, or Beat from the Super Dragon Ball Heroes mission that you could have farmed up. The reason I'm bringing him, he raises attack and defense when he does his super attack, which is a Kamehameha, which is why he fits on this team. But the point is that he's not going to be as tanky, and he's not going to be dealing as much damage as some of your other units. However, he's really good because his passive also is going to give all of your super class allies Ki +2 and defense +30%, and then he gives youth category allies another attack +30%. So Gohan is going to be getting attack +30%, defense +30% from this guy, and everybody else is going to be getting defense +30%. So really good support unit there. If you start him out early, getting like in the earlier levels, I highly recommend getting him his super attacks off as much as possible, because he will be able to stack his attack and defense and be able to he'll be able to tank a little bit better later on. So here we go. Oh man, missed those last two. Whoops. Should be alright though. Don't know why I just like slipped my finger on that one. But anyway, so we've got the Gohan, the 2 free-to-play units, which, I mean, that's a testament to how good these 2 free-to-play units are, is the fact that I'm bringing these guys in, and you can see the damage this guy's dealing out, this Goku, and he's taking double digits. He does have type advantage, however, this is known to be one of the most difficult events, most difficult standalone events, and I'm bringing free-to-play units on it. So it shows you how good these guys are, in the fact that, I mean, they're really, the Goku especially is really going to be an MVP in this. So hopefully Cell doesn't take too much, 135,000. The good thing is with the Dokkan attacks, you'll be healing up, and then grabbing your orbs of the specific color will also heal you up. For your character, or your unit's color will heal you up. So between those things, we should be able to survive for a good part. Obviously, Cell is fairly tanky, just in the fact that he has built into his passive, he's got attack and defense +80%, and then the more HP he has, the more defense he gets. So really, really nice there. So he's just going to be a tank, and then plus he's also got his transformation, where when you're below 30% health, as most of you know as well, he's gonna transform into Perfect Cell, and we're gonna be able to get a full heal off of that. So that is quite a main reason, if you will, why we're bringing that Cell in on this event, because he's not really going to link with anybody that well, but he's going to do a lot for us in the fact that he's going to tank, and he's going to do his transformation. And if any of you own the next 2 units, the LR Vegito and the LR Gogeta, you know why I'm bringing them along. Obviously, they're tanky, right, which is good. They got the attack and defense +120%, and then they get super attacks off really easy. They both are part of the Kamehameha team, but the main reason why I'm bringing them along is because their tankiness, but also they are giving us their 2 transformations when we're below 50%, where they fully recover HP as well, and then they get attack and defense +150% when they transform into their Patora, or the Vegito, or the Gogeta. So really good there. The point with the LR Cell, the LR Vegito, the LR Gogeta, they basically are going to be 3 free Sensu Beans, if you will, for the event. And then as long as everybody else can just tank, I mean, we should be able to pull this off. So yeah, but just kind of blasting through here, explaining to you guys, if you are going to bring some units in, give you an idea on some team build ideas. I actually was able to pull the new Super Saiyan Goku, so I'm going to be running a video on this event again with the Super Saiyan team to show you guys how they run. I've kind of ran a few events with them, really fun team, to the Super Saiyan team. The brand new categories got added to Global just the other day. But by the time you're watching this video, it may be up, so if you want to go check that out, feel free to do so. But anyway, just yeah, this team, as you can see, throughout this time I've been talking, they've just been tanking massively. So doing a decent chunk of damage. It's all about just building up your defense and slowly whittling down these enemies. And hopefully it will last long enough for us to see the end of the event and beat it. So the Gohan here, I'm not sure when his transformation is available, I'm not sure I'm gonna get it off. I'm not going to activate it because we'll have so much defense stacked towards the end of it. Having him transform would be really nice, but I think I'm just going to, just like with the Goku, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to keep them not transformed or not using their active skills to do the exchange or whatnot, because just not what we need there. So anyway, we've got our int unit with type advantage here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use this. All these guys getting the super attack off. Should be able to do a decent amount of damage. Alright. So really and honestly, we're going to just have to try our best to put out a lot of damage and put our units in the right spot for tanking here. As much as possible, I'm going to try to keep the Vegito and the Gogeta on opposite rotations, because it's really going to suck if they find themselves on the same rotation and then we get both of the transformations off in the same turn, because then we're wasting a heal. And same with that LR Cell. If we have Cell and either of the LR Vegito or Gogeta on the same rotation when we're below 30% health, if the transformations haven't gone off, we're just at that point basically wasting a free heal, if you will. So see if he shouldn't be doing too much damage. So you'll see where this Gohan really shines through. That's a type advantage super attack from Super Saiyan God Goku for double digits on the Gohan, and that's what we're talking about, is the fact that will have his defense stacked up so high by the time we get this far into it that that we'll just be able to pretty much tank anything with him. And please excuse the phone call notifications at the top of the screen. A lot of spam callers lately. Need to make sure I do that do not disturb mode. But we're already in on the event. We're just going to keep trucking along. Alright. So we're going to be able to finish him off, no doubt, with this Vegito. So let's see if we can get some orbs. We're not going to get any Fizz orbs here, so we're not going to be healing up there. Really doesn't matter we get the super attack off or not. But you can see that this Goku is really pretty tanky, because we've got a lot of... That's a type advantage super attack there for 600,000 damage. And he's just... I mean, he's really not taking that much damage, if we're being honest. If you've ever played any other events with the LR Vegito or Gogeta or the LR Gohan, once you get a good super attack off of them, it deals a lot of damage, and they're really not putting out a lot of big numbers right now because of how tanky this Goku is. So we'll go ahead and get the ultra super attack off there. Luckily our Gohan, actually this full rotation should be tanking these, pretty much all of these, doing just double-digit damage to us, as you can see there. And he's getting super attacked, and I'm not really too concerned about this, because I really and honestly think that, yeah, he's double digits still. And this Goku has type advantage, so let's see if he's got 456,000 damage that he deals. Oh, and he's doing an additional, very nice. I do have him rainbowed, so I don't know if the event's still available. Actually, I don't believe it is. I think this October 2nd. There you go, another double-digit damage there. Triple digits, but barely. The farming event for that, I believe, ended on October 2nd, so you'll have to use story keys if you want to go in to get them. Absolutely worth farming, 100%. As you can see in this event, they are really shining through, and one of the MVPs alongside the LR Gohan, the LR Dokkan Fest exclusive Gohan that everybody is going after, and he's keeping up with him in, maybe not quite damage dealt, but definitely damage received. He's not taking that much at all, so really good unit there. If we're going against an androids category unit, then that Goku is worth exchanging, because the Gohan has special abilities against androids category units. Taking another super attack. Cell is not going to be able to tank it as well. Cell will tank most of our normal attacks, But yeah, 235,000, that hurt quite a bit. And then Beat's taking a little bit of a beating there, but here we go. We can see our fusion in action, and we're going to get a full heal here. Now we've got type advantage on all of our attacks with that Gogeta, because that's his one of his passive abilities there. We need to see if we can get his super attack off. Get super attacks off for all these guys, actually. We get the ultra super attack off with Gohan. Alright. Got the evade. Not that it matters. Not going to take a lot of damage at all, regardless whether we get that attack on us or not. Very nice. Alright. Not going to be getting the 18 key super off, but almost 1,000,000 damage there, and single-digit damage on that Gogeta. So obviously, as the LR Gogeta and Vegito fuse, or transform, Patora fuse, whatever you want to call it, they're going to be taking very little damage, and the Vegito is going to be doing counters if we get him to that point to where he's going to have to fuse. I think that because this event is so difficult, and this Goku's just going to keep hitting harder and harder over the... I think there's only 2 more after this one, if we can make it there, obviously. I think we're going to be having to... If we get the wrong units to take attacks, regular attacks, let alone super attacks, we're probably going to be having to look into those transformations, probably to keep us alive there. And we also can't forget about the active skill we have with the LR Cell, in the fact that we do only have one enemy. We're probably taking a good chunk of damage here. Yeah, another 230,000. Not what we wanted, but the LR Cell has the active ability to where when we're going against one enemy, which this whole event is going against only one enemy, his active skill will go after transformation, and he will be able to launch his solar Kamehameha, which should be a little bit of extra damage there for us. Probably not going to do a crazy amount, but it'll give us enough to, you know, any little bit helps guide it along. So getting the type advantage Dokkan attack here. Would have been nice to get it for Gogeta, but you know what? That's fine, because we need that Goku to tank that first slot. He may be able to... I mean, I think he could probably get up to 1,000,000 damage with this Dokkan attack. He's at 898,000 attack stat. So let's see here. Oh yeah. A little over 1,000,000 there. Pretty good damage output. And then we're going to be able to get some healing back with that Dokkan attack. So long as this... Great Saiyaman 4 doesn't take a super attack. He's getting the additional off. Very nice. So he's not even... Alright, yeah, he is going to deal enough damage. He's not even going to have to see the attack from the Goku, which I was kind of worried about because he had type advantage on that Great Saiyaman 4, who is the least tanky unit on the team, actually. So we have type advantage with our Gohans against this unmastered Ultra Instinct Goku, or just Ultra Instinct Goku, whatever we may call him. Because if I remember right, the next one will be the actual mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, and that should be the last one. But you can see his health bar just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and I feel like we really would be able to see, we'd be able to get a good feel for how much damage this guy's actually putting out if it wasn't for the fact that Gohan is just so far stacked up in his defense stats now that he's just not taking any damage whatsoever, especially a type disadvantage unit, but any damage from regular or super attacks. Vegito tanking really well for us there. So yeah, this Kamehameha category in general has just got so many good units on it, and there you see again double digits on super attack for Gohan. Really nice that we brought him along. But I lost my train of thought. Lost what I was going to say. But anyway, these guys, this whole team... Oh, Kamehameha category. Really a lot of good units on this team. Because, and you know, maybe we should have put that Goku at the end slot there. Hopefully that Cell tanks for us fairly decent. But we will see how this goes. And so there you go. He's got the evasion off. Unfortunately, it would have been really nice to get that Gogeta super attack off. Even though it is technically type disadvantage, the Gogeta is going to do type advantage regardless. But, yeah, Cell shouldn't have been in that last slot. He's taking a beating right there. And there's our second, our Patora. Unfortunately, we wouldn't have had to use that if I didn't misplace that Cell in that last slot. However, now we have Vegito in action, so Vegito is going to be able to counter. I'm not really expecting too much from his counters in this. I mean, like I say, every little bit of damage we can get is good, but I don't really expect that we're going to be relying on the counters from Vegito for a good source of damage. Maybe a little bit here and there. But that Gohan for this stage here with the type advantage that he has really is going to be our main source, our main output of damage. And Great Saiyaman 4 taking the most damage along with Cell. You're going to be able to get a good chunk of damage. Got the 18 key super attack. See, yeah, we're not even dealing 1,000 damage with each of his counters at this point. You know you've got a problem with when your LR Vegito is not dealing a lot of damage on his counters, which is always, I mean, whenever I've played other events with that Vegito, once he transforms, it's like, yeah, give me another turn or two, and it's over, because that Vegito, with all of his counters, he just does so much damage on any other event. But this Ultra Instinct Goku is not having it. He is taking almost nothing. But that's not to say that this Gohan cannot make up for it with 1.5 mil on the damage. Really nice there. And obviously tanking away like we need him to. And this Goku should be stacked up well enough now that we shouldn't be seeing too much damage on him either. Triple digits, very nice. Hopefully with Gogeta being type disadvantage, he's not going to take too much. 32,000. Alright, so let's move these guys around a little bit here. Obviously you're going to put this Gohan in the first slot. Cell should be able to get his super attack off. And then Great Saiyaman 4 beat, stacking his defense a little more there. I think within the next rotation we should have this Goku put to rest, and then we'll move on to what I believe is the final one. So far we've still got one transformation left with the Cell. Cell has not transformed yet, so you know, if you want to look at it this way, we still have a Sensu Bean, if you will, that we can use. Oop, we might be seeing that here soon now that he just hit us with that. Oh yeah. That really took it out of us. Hopefully this beat doesn't take too much damage. Alright, well, the good news is we have a really tanky rotation. Like I said, I'm not going to risk getting that Gohan transformed because I don't want him to lose any of his stacks on his defense. Our only hope is that all three of these guys tank well enough to get us to the next turn for Cell to transform. So I know the Gohan, no matter what, if we get a super attack this turn, we need the Gohan to be the one that gets super attacked. If we're going to make it that far. Is the Goku going to deal enough damage to end it this round? Awesome. He hit the crit and ended it. We don't have to worry about a super attack coming on those later units, which might have been our saving grace, honestly, because we finally got the transformation off with Cell, and now we are good to go. We've got full health and in perfect timing because we are on what I believe it to be the final stage of this event. And I'm actually kind of afraid. I don't know what this guy is going to do as far as damage output on all of our units that are not very tanky or have the defensive stack. The good thing is Gogeta is going to be able to deal a good chunk of damage to him because type advantage. So hopefully we can see some of his damage shine through. And we still got the evasion. Obviously that's kind of a bummer because we had, what, 24 key super attack off there that just got blown right by. Still double digits on the damage from a super attack for Gohan. So luckily, again, we've got him on the team. Really and honestly, don't know if we would have survived without him. Not taking much damage from the Gogeta as well, which is really nice. We got the 24 key super attack off with Cell. So let's see here. Dealt a good chunk of damage there. Now we got a type disadvantage with the Goku, but I'm going to take a risk and go with my gut and say that he's probably stacked up on his defense enough that as long as he doesn't take a super attack, we should be fine. Because we don't have any more healing other than picking up orbs and the Dokkan attack. So Gohan is a guaranteed tank, soaking up all this damage here. See if, yeah, he's able to finally land this attack, get another 24 key super attack, dealing a decent chunk of damage. But this guy just has so many health bars. I mean, got to dodge off on that. Luckily, yep, we're still tanking with that Goku because his stacks are built up so far. Don't really expect much from Great Saiyaman 4. Didn't really matter. He got dodged anyway. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 health bars on this Goku. So 9 health bars left. Starts out with 10. So obviously massive amounts of health. Again, we're not going to really rely on those counters from Gogeta, or sorry, from Vegito past this point. But with that 24 key super attack, we should be getting a good chunk of damage. Hopefully he doesn't dodge this attack. It looks like he would have dodged it already. Yep, very nice. So we got that off. And with a crit, very nice, 2.5 million damage. I feel like that was a much needed chunk of damage there from Gogeta. Getting a 23 key off with this Vegito. Final Kamehameha. We'll see how he does there. Not quite a million. But to be honest, as long as things keep going the way they're going, I think we should be able to beat this. I am on the edge of my seat right now, but he just... what I'm really happy about is, as you can see here, he keeps attacking the Gohan. And I'm okay with that. I am absolutely okay with the super attacks hitting the Gohan. And only the last few times we've put the Gohan right where he needs to be to take those super attacks. And we're absolutely going to activate this active ability from Cell. So let's go ahead and launch this good old Solar Kamehameha at Goku. See if we can get a little bit of extra damage off here to help keep him going along. Almost 1 million damage, so not too bad. We've got him down to almost half health here. Still got a massive amount of health, especially the fact that he does not take much damage at all. Again, type disadvantage. I just feel dirty putting that Goku there because he's type disadvantage, but because of his defensive stacks, hopefully he just doesn't get super attacked. We're getting dodged again on that super attack from Gohan. Those defensive stacks are just really helping us out so long as we don't get supered. Very nice. There we go. Yep. And he's still attacking. Never mind. Jeez, I keep thinking that was the last one. He attacked that Goku a ton. And luckily didn't take anything really to speak of on damage because of those defensive stacks. So that's what I'm showing you. What I'm telling you guys here is those defensive stacks are really what's really going to be... I mean, honestly, you're saving grace here because towards the end, I feel like we would really just be taking massive amounts of damage if it wasn't for the defensive stacks we've built up to this point. Let's see if Gogeta doesn't take too much, hopefully. We got type disadvantage, and he's got his attack and defense boost. Less than 100,000, not too bad. We should be able to heal up all of our damage on this one from this Dokkan mode. So let's go ahead and see if we can't hit all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Very nice. And we'll go ahead, activate this. Hopefully we'll be able to deal a good chunk of damage with this Gogeta. Maybe get a crit off again. Fingers crossed. shout out to Gogeta. Let's see if we can get that crit again. Nope, no crit. Almost 2 million damage though, so still a decent chunk there. Don't think Saiyaman's gonna do too much here. At this point, I'm just trying to keep him out of the line of fire. Okay. Oh, you know, he did almost 500,000 damage. That's pretty good. He is stacking his attack up, so he's doing a decent amount of damage. And Vegito tanking his counters for... Oh, he's actually doing a decent chunk with his counters now. So that's nice. 400,000 with each counter. I really wasn't expecting him to do much on the counters past this point. We'll take that. Alright, so... Gohan, go ahead and get that 18 key super. We've got 2 Gohans here, so if he's going to super attack, let's hope that he just doesn't do it in that middle slot. Man, okay, there we go. We got the super attack, but geez, these Gohans, I truly feel like, are the primary MVP as far as the tanking. Because if we didn't have the ability to tank this well, God, unfortunately, we're not getting super attacks off with him. It seems like he likes to dodge Gohan's attacks. But if we weren't able to get all of these these tanky units, or sorry, the Gohans, pretty much if the Gohans weren't tanking these super attacks as well as they are, I don't know if we'd be as far as we are right now with no items. When I run the Super Saiyan team, hopefully we can finish this off. We're so close. Oh man, a little bit of a hiccup there with the recording, but obviously you can see we got the super attack off with the Gogeta and the Cell. But I think we have it in the bag. Our health is looking really good as long as we don't take a super attack on like Great Saiyaman 4 or something like that. I think we've got it in the bag. But I'm knock on wood, my heart is thumping in my chest right now because if we can beat this with no items, I mean I will be absolutely amazed. I was just kind of built a team and rolling the dice here. I mean, in all reality, I don't see how we could lose the. Yeah, you know, I wanted to go ahead and do that transformation, but I'm not chancing that. I'm not losing all of his defensive stacks now. I think we're good. Even if we take a super attack in that first slot on Gohan, we should be fine. So, let's see here. Is he going to dodge? Gohan getting off another super attack. Luckily, not getting dodged. And we were able to get it. For some reason, it seems like my game audio cut out, so I guess I'll just have to edit some. I'll just edit some game or some other sort of audio over top of it because it seems like in my headphones my audio went out. I don't know if it's recording it still. But anyway, you guys, there you can see it. We still got the video going. 32 minutes it took to clear that. So really lengthy event. Honestly, just really massive event for this fighting legend Goku. For some reason, it's taken a while to load up. Maybe the game's just overacting or acting up. But yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed with that team. That is the Kamehameha team. Here, you guys, I'll show you one more time, and you see no items. I had 0 items going into that. So luckily, with the tanking from Gohan, the tanking from the Tech Goku, and the healing from the other 3 LRs, and then the Saiyaman 4 towards the end was doing pretty good, but overall, I mean, that was intense. I'll be honest with you, I was not sure we were going to be able to get through all of that, but hopefully, if you guys got these units, and you've got, I mean, a little bit of RNG luck on your side, you should be able to run this event as well, so, I mean, hop on in there, build your teams. I'll be doing a Super Saiyan team next. So thanks for checking out the video. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Signing out.